This is kind of a Zoom bat mitzvah. So a lot of people will be able to be there, just not physically.
Oh, it'll be, a lot of people will be able to share the experience.
That's the whole idea. So.
Uh-huh. And you expect that, well, Milo will be there.
Oh, of course he will. So I just wanted to show you this great picture.
That looks like my mother.
That's your mother, and there's Sailor.
And who put those two together?
That was a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
When Sarah found that picture. Isn't that awesome?
It is.
They look alike.
You think they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, the shape of their
Somebody said their eyes are very similar. And then I put up a picture of my eyes. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you that.
Thank you. I supposedly look more like my father. I don't know, but nobody has done an analysis.
I think you.
These months. I guess I'll be the one to start since I'm the oldest one. Where is Sailor's little brother?
Milo, he'll be there. He'll
Yeah.
be there. So, of course.
He needs to be part of this.
Well, I think he will have some part in it. I'm not sure about all the arrangements, but I do know that they were practicing today, and Pleasance texted me a picture of them, you know, Sailor holding the Torah. What do you think of that?
I think that's very impressive. It gives a little seriousness to the occasion.
Well, it's a serious and a joyous occasion at the same time. So
yeah. But it's 13 is a lucky number for us as a family. And
how is that?
We were married on April 13th.
Oh, yeah.
And I've always thought that was very lucky. It was a good thing that happened.
And it's traditional that 13 is the age that you become bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah. You were never bat mitzvah.
No, there was no such thing.
Right. So times
they were talking about it. The conservative Jewish movement was talking about doing things, but they hadn't really gone full scale because they weren't quite sure how they wished to do it. So when you're still in the process of creating it, there's not a lot of there are not a lot of requirements of anything, except that you recognize one another and you recognize being Jewish. And I think the thing is not to take these occasions as finals, you know, make them part of a growing experience for as many people as possible. Because there will be newer and better ways of recognizing these important moments in one's life. So I think the thing is to figure out ways to keep things going. That's it. Which whatever part of it you are is your part. But that's the first I've really thought about it for quite some time.
Well, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into having a bat mitzvah. And I know Sailor has been eagerly learning Hebrew, and you eagerly learned Hebrew too. Did you ever think that you would have a bat mitzvah at some point?
Yeah, but it wasn't set up to do easily. And there were so many other priorities for so many other people that I just gave up trying to shape something. Because it was there was just a lot going on. It was fabulous that we did anything at all, I think. Really quite
Yeah.
a bit.
Well, I was always amazed that you kept going back to Israel and going to those studies. Was very inspirational for me, at least, that it really is, learning is something you just don't stop doing.
Or you can, if you choose to.
Right, but you never chose to stop learning anything, and I too have done that in practice as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it's very nice. It's emotionally very satisfying to do something in Israel or about Israel or about Hebrew or about being Jewish. There are lots of tactics that you can follow and keep learning. And that's very, very nice. I think as I get older and older, that health is one more important thing than I ever realized. Because everything else depends on your health and keeping yourself in good health and keeping yourself in shape where you continue to learn. So that's sort of neat that we can do that. I feel very lucky to be able to be. I wish I could be there in person, but to experience this and to know these things are going on and to help shape what does happen by way of celebration is very nice. But recognizing events are important. So this is one that.
Right, we want to mark it in our history,
Mm-hmm.
the history of our family, so.
Yeah, and we can pull out as we need it. How's that?
Yeah, it's a great.
I don't know who else is going to want to show up.
Well, I'm hoping we can go there. I got to take a COVID test tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, see how you do.
I've had, right, so we'll have to see. So. Anyhow, thank you so much.